Hi friends, in this session we'll be doing exercise 8.1 of grade 10's 8th chapter Introduction to Trigonometry. Let's begin. Exercise 8.1 question number 1. In triangle ABC, right angled at B, AB equal to 24 cm, BC equal to 7 cm. Determine sin A cos A, sin C cos C. The trigonometric ratio sine requires both opposite side and hypotenuse. In this question, the hypotenuse has not been given. We can find the hypotenuse since the other two sides have been given. By applying Pythagoras theorem to triangle ABC, we find the value of AC to be 25 centimeter. AC, that is the hypotenuse square, equal to AB square plus BC square. We know AB equal to 24 centimeter and BC equal to 7 centimeter. AB square plus BC square equal to 24 square plus 7 square, that is 576 plus 49. AC square equal to 625. AC equal to root 625, which is equal to 25 centimeter. We have now found out the value of the hypotenuse. Now we can find the value of sin A cos A. Sin A. Sin A equal to side opposite to angle A. In this question, the side opposite to angle A is BC divided by the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is AC. So sin A is BC by AC. We know the value of BC is 7 centimeter and the value of AC is 25. Therefore, sin A equal to 7 by 25. Now let's go to cos A. Cos A is equal to side adjacent to angle A divided by the hypotenuse. In this question, the side adjacent to angle A is AB and the hypotenuse is AC. Therefore, cos A equal to AB by AC. We know the value of AB is equal to 24 centimeter and the value of AC is 25 centimeter. Therefore, cos A equal to 24 by 25. Sin C. Sin C equal to side opposite to angle C divided by the hypotenuse. In this question, the side opposite to angle C is AB and the hypotenuse of this triangle is AC. Therefore, sin C equal to AB by AC. We know the value of AB is 24 centimeter and the value of AC is 25 centimeter. Therefore, sin C equal to 24 by 25. Cos C. Cos C is equal to side adjacent to angle C. In this question, the side adjacent to angle C is BC divided by the hypotenuse, which is AC. Side adjacent to angle C is BC and the hypotenuse is AC. Therefore, cos C equal to BC by AC. But we know the value of BC is 7 centimeter and the value of AC is 25. Therefore, cos C equal to 7 by 25. Let's proceed. Question number 2. In the figure, find tan P minus cot R. In this figure, it has been given PQ equal to 12 centimeter, PR is equal to 13 centimeter. We don't know the value of the third side. Since the value of the other two sides have been given, we can find the value of the third side by applying Pythagoras theorem to this question. On applying Pythagoras theorem to triangle PQR, we obtain the value of QR to be 5 centimeter. PR, which is the hypotenuse square, equal to PQ square plus QR square. The value of PR and PQ have been given. PR is 13 centimeter, PQ is 12 centimeter. Therefore, 13 square equal to 12 square plus QR square. 13 square is 169, 12 square is 144. Therefore, 169 equal to 144 plus QR square. 169 minus 144 equal to QR square. 25 is equal to QR square. But we need the value of QR. So QR equal to root 25, which is equal to 5 centimeter. Now we have to find the value of tan P and cot R. Tan is equal to side opposite by side adjacent. Therefore, tan P equal to side opposite to angle P divided by side adjacent to angle P. Side opposite to angle P is QR and the side adjacent to angle P is PQ. Therefore, tan P equal to QR by PQ, which is equal to 5 by 12. Now we have to find the value of cot R. Cot R is equal to side adjacent to angle R divided by side opposite to angle R. Therefore, cot R is equal to QR by PQ. We know the value of QR is 5 centimeter and the value of PQ is 12 centimeter. Therefore, cot R equal to 5 centimeter, 5 by 12. We have to find the value of tan P minus cot R. We have found out the value of tan P, that is 5 by 12, and cot R, that is also 5 by 12. So tan P minus cot R equal to 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12, which is equal to 0. Question 3. Sin A equal to 3 by 4. Calculate cos A and tan A. In the question, it has been given sin A equal to 3 by 4. We know that sin A is equal to side opposite to angle A divided by the hypotenuse. In this question, the side opposite to angle A is BC and the hypotenuse is AC. Therefore, we can conclude this by BC by AC is equal to 3 by 4. Therefore, BC equal to 3 and AC equal to 4. Let's assume that BC be 3R and AC be 4R, where R is any positive number. Let's apply Pythagoras theorem in this question to obtain the value of AB. We know that AB square plus BC square equal to AC square. We have assumed the value of BC and AC to be 3R and 4R respectively. 4R square is equal to 16R square. 3R whole square is equal to 9R square. Therefore, 16R square minus 9R square equal to AB square. 16R square minus 9R square is 7R square. Therefore, AB square is equal to 7R square. We need the value of AB. Therefore, AB equal to root 7R square, which is equal to root 7R. Now we have to find the value of cos A and tan A. Cos is equal to side adjacent by hypotenuse. Cos A equal to side adjacent to angle A divided by hypotenuse. In this question, side adjacent to angle A is AB and the hypotenuse is AC. Therefore, cos A equal to AB by AC. We have found out the value of AB to be root 7R and the value of AC is 4R. Therefore, cos A equal to root 7R by 4R. R can be cancelled in the numerator as well as the denominator. Therefore, cos A equal to root 7 by R. Tan A. Tan is equal to side opposite by side adjacent. Tan A is equal to side opposite to angle A divided side adjacent to angle A. In this question, side opposite to angle A is BC and side adjacent to angle A is AB. Therefore, tan A will be BC by AB. But we know that BC is assumed as 3R and AB, we have found out the value of AB to be root 7R. Therefore, tan A equal to BC by AB, which is equal to 3R by root 7R. R can be cancelled in both numerator and denominator. Therefore, tan A is equal to 3 by root 7. Question number 4. Given 15 cot A equal to 8, find sin A and sec A. It has been given 15 cot A equal to 8. So we can bring 15 to the other side. Therefore, cot A equal to 8 by 15. But we know cot A equal to side adjacent to A divided by side opposite to A. In this question, side adjacent to A is AB and side opposite to A is BC. So we can conclude that AB by BC equal to 8 by 15. So AB is 8 and BC is 15. Let us assume that AB is 8R and BC is 15R respectively. R is a positive number. Now we can apply Pythagoras theorem to obtain the value of the hypotenuse, that is AC. According to Pythagoras theorem, AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. AB is 8R and BC is 15R. Therefore, 8R whole square plus 15R whole square is equal to AC square. 64R square plus 225R square equal to AC square. 289R square is equal to AC square. AC equal to root 289R square. AC equal to 17R. Now we can find the value of sin A and sec A. Sin equal to side opposite divided by hypotenuse. Sin A equal to side opposite to angle A divided by hypotenuse. In this question, the side opposite to angle A is BC and the hypotenuse is AC. BC has been assumed as 15R and we found out the value of AC to be 17R. Therefore, sin A equal to 15R by 17R. R can be cancelled. Therefore, sin A equal to 15 by 17. Sec A. Sec A equal to hypotenuse by side adjacent to angle A. The hypotenuse is AC and the side adjacent to angle A is AB. We found out the value of AC as 17R and the value of AB is 8R. R can be cancelled. Therefore, sec A equal to 17 by 8. Question number 5. Given sec theta equal to 13 by 12. Calculate all other trigonometric ratios. Sec theta equal to 13 by 12. That means the angle theta. Sec theta equal to hypotenuse by side adjacent to angle theta. And sec theta is given to be 13 by 12. So we can conclude that the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter and side adjacent to angle theta will be 12 centimeter. We can assume that AC be 13R and AB be 12R. Now where R is a positive number. Now we can apply Pythagoras theorem to this question to obtain the value of BC. According to Pythagoras theorem, AB square plus BC square equal to AC square. We know the value of AB and AC. AB is 12R and AC is 13R. Therefore, 12R whole square plus BC square equal to 13R whole square. 12R whole square is 144R square and 13R whole square is 169R square. Therefore, 169R square minus 144R square equal to BC square. 25R square equal to BC square. BC equal to root 25R square. BC equal to 5R. Now we have to find the other trigonometric ratios, that is Sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, and cot theta. Sin theta is the side opposite to theta divided by hypotenuse. In this question, the side opposite to theta is BC and the hypotenuse is AC. The value of BC is 5r and the value of AC is 13r. Therefore, sin theta equal to 5r by 13r, which is equal to 5r by 13r. R can be cancelled. Therefore, sin theta equal to 5 by 13. Cos theta. Cos theta equal to side adjacent to theta divided by hypotenuse. Side adjacent to theta is AB and the hypotenuse is AC. Therefore, cos theta equal to AB by AC. We know the value of AB is 12r and AC is 13r. AB by AC equal to 12r by 13r. R can be cancelled. Therefore, cos theta equal to 12 by 13. Now we have to find the value of tan theta. Tan theta equal to side opposite to angle theta divided by side adjacent to angle theta. The side opposite to angle theta is BC and the side adjacent to angle theta is AB. We know the value of BC is 5r and AB is 12r. Therefore, tan theta is equal to 5r by 12r. R can be cancelled. Therefore, tan theta equal to 5 by 12. Now we have to find the values of cosec and cot. We know that sin theta is equal to 1 by cosec theta and tan theta is equal to 1 by cot theta. So, sin is the reciprocal of cosec and tan is the reciprocal of cot. Therefore, we conclude that cosec theta equal to a reciprocal of sin theta. Therefore, cosec theta will be 13 by 5 and cot theta will be 12 by 5. Sec theta has already been given in the question. Question number 6. If angle A and B are acute angles such that cos A equal to cos B, then show that angle A equal to angle B. We have been given cos A equal to cos B. Cos A equal to side adjacent to angle A, that is AC, divided by the hypotenuse, that is AB. And cos B is a side adjacent to angle B, that is BC, divided by the hypotenuse AB. So we can conclude that AC by AB equal to BC by AB because cos A equal to cos B. AC by AB equal to BC by AB because cos A equal to cos B. Since the denominators are equal, we can cancel them. Therefore, we conclude to a statement AC equal to BC. Using isosceles triangle property or angle opposite to equal sides are equal in length, that property, we can conclude that angle A equal to angle B. Hence proved. Question number 7. If cot theta equal to 7 by 8, evaluate 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta divided by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta and cot square theta. We have been given that the value of cot theta is 7 by 8. But we know cot theta is side adjacent to angle theta divided by the side opposite to angle theta, that is BC by AB. BC equal to 7 and AB equal to 8. We can assume BC and AB be 7r and 8r respectively, where r is a positive number. Now we can apply Pythagoras theorem to this triangle. In triangle ABC, when we apply Pythagoras theorem, we get AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. We know the value of AB and BC 8r whole square plus 7r whole square equal to AC square. AC square equal to 64r whole square plus 49r whole square. AC square is equal to 113r square. Therefore, AC equal to root 13r. Here it is whole square. Now we have to find the value of sine theta and cos theta so that we can directly apply it into the question. Sine theta equal to side opposite to theta divided by hypotenuse. The side opposite to theta is AB and the hypotenuse is AC. We know the value of AB is 8r and the value of AC is root 113r. Therefore, sine theta equal to 8r by root 113r. R can be cancelled. So, sine theta equal to 8 by root 113. Cos theta equal to side adjacent to angle theta divided by hypotenuse. The side adjacent to angle theta is BC and the hypotenuse is AC. We know the value of BC is 7r and AC is root 113r. Therefore, cos theta equal to 7r divided by root 113r. R can be cancelled. Therefore, cos theta equal to 7 by root 113. Now, we have to find the value of 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta divided by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta is in the form a plus b into a minus b. So we can represent it by a minus b, a square minus b square. A plus b, a minus b equal to a square minus b square. Similarly, 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta equal to 1 minus cos square theta. In this question, we know the value of sine theta is 8 by 113 and the value of cos theta is 7 by 1 root 113. So 1 minus sine square theta will become 1 minus 8 by root 113 whole square and 1 minus cos square theta will be 1 minus 7 by root 113 whole square. So when we open the bracket, we will get 1 minus 64 by 113 divided by 1 minus 49 by 113. We can find the LCM. Therefore, we obtain 113 minus 64 divided by 113 whole divided by 113 minus 49 divided by 113. Now, when we find the reciprocal of this, both 113s can be cancelled. Therefore, we get 113 minus 64 divided by 113 minus 49, which is 49 by 64. Now we have to find the value of cot square theta. Cot square theta can be written as cot theta whole square. We know the value of cot theta is 7 by 8. So, cot theta whole square will be 7 by 8 whole square, which is also equal to 49 by 64. The explanation from the 8th video onwards will be uploaded soon. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. Please like, share and subscribe. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon for the further updates. Follow us on Instagram for the latest updates of the videos. Leave your doubts and suggestions in the comment box. Thank you.